Hey everybody, how's it going? I was just curious what you guys think my next game, I guess, should be. Um, I'll give you a few options. I don't know if they're going to be full walkthroughs or whatever, um, but I figured I'd at least give you some options. I may just record something just to play it, or maybe even stream it, depending on, I guess, what your guys' opinions are on it. Um, First off, I also have to say on why I can't actually do any game that you want. I'll be giving the listed games in the description. So yeah. But the reason I can't do just any game that I want, why I'm limited to Wii games, and for streaming, I'm limited to emulation. I would prefer not for it not to be like an emulated game because you just know how my screen recording and all that stuff is. It's not very good. It never produces the right results until I get something like ZDSoft. That's one of the things I really needed to put on my purchase list, and I still haven't. I am also I'm going to finish my Super Metroid 156. It's all pretty much rendered nearly, and it was finished last week, basically. But the problems that I'm having at the moment, well, they're not really problems I'm having, but um, I am awaiting a piece of artwork that was supposed to be submitted for me to add at the end of that run. There was a guy who I requested to do a picture of Samus, and in return, if he would do that, I would promote his channel on at the end of my Super Metroid run, and he said that that would be fine. And he still hasn't finished it yet, and so I'm kind of awaiting for that to get finished. So I figured if he takes a little too long, I mean, it's no offense, I'm not in that big of a rush for it, but while I'm waiting on that, I figured I would let you guys pick what games you'd like to see. I'll just record bits and pieces of them. I don't know if I'll be doing commentary, but I'll at least list you the games that I have here with me, and you guys can pick something from that. I am going to exempt two of those games at least. Well, actually, three of them. One of them, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I cannot play that because I don't have a GameCube controller with me. So I just bought it, but I can't play it obviously because I have no GameCube controller. So that one's off the list. I did go ahead and and I'll also tell you the other ones that I'm exempting as well, which are Metroid Prime 2 and 3. And that's because I haven't actually finished the first one. I know I really need to get on that, but I haven't actually finished the first one. I got very close, um, but I don't mind doing like Metroid Prime 1. That one I'm willing to do. And then, like I said, I'll list the other games in the description. I'll be listing some of the games. But I only have the stuff for the Wii at the moment because I'm on vacation at the moment. I'm in Texas. I actually just found out about it last Wednesday that I was going to be coming here on a Tuesday. It was very unexpected. Basically, all I did last week and in preparing for Tuesday was getting ready to prepare for my trip. And the only thing I did, like, game-wise, was record that Metroid speedrun, or my personal speedrun, I guess is what I should call it. Um, I had a little piece of the Justin Bailey hack recorded, and I put it up on YouTube, and I did not care for the way it came out, so that is why I prefer no emulated games, unless it's maybe on the Game Boy, like Game Boy Advance or something like that. Um, Mainly because Super Nintendo, if I get too fast of a game going, like when I play Super Metroid, it really messes with the frames with my screen recorders I have here. So, but I did also get a new pad. Um, it's basically for my classic games and for doing Game Boy Advance games if I decide to do any of them while I'm here, practice up on them and whatnot. So that's the deal with the Super Metroid run. The other games that I'm just kind of listing off here. Um, but I'll be listing the Wii games in the description, and you guys can pick one from that. And like I said, I'll most likely be doing it unless I get that piece of artwork sometime tomorrow. And even then, I'll still have to finish rendering and editing the last bits of the Super Metroid. I'm on the last set of rendering anyway, so for those of you who have been following it, you already know how far along it is. For those of you who haven't watched it, you can watch it if you want. If not, that's fine too. Not everybody likes every single thing I upload. Um, oh, I need to mention about Mortal Kombat, and I need to mention about Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, because as I have been told, it came out. I don't know if physical copies are purchasable yet, if there are physical copies. I believe there are because there are people. Walmart had pre-orders for it a few months ago, and I was going to pre-order it off their website because I figured it was console. Then people kept telling me that if you had Super Street Fighter 4, then you could download it for like a cheap price and all that good stuff. And I mean, that's perfectly fine and everything, but I'm just not a fan of digital download. For a cheaper price, sure, but I'd rather just have the actual physical game. And unfortunately, I haven't been around to getting anything like that. Um, and the only console I brought, like I said, because I had to fly down here, so I only got to bring one console, and even that was kind of extensive to bring. I did bring my recording equipment, my Dazzle and all that, and I also brought the Wii and then those few games. I did bring Crystal Chronicles so I could possibly finish it. I do plan on finishing that while I'm here. I do have to fix some settings, but I will finish that, but it will not, the rest of it's not going to have commentary. And I still have to render what's left on here. I still have to render Bioshock, and I'll be here for a few weeks. That was also unexpected. So I've been kind of hoarding up on some Wii games, so I'll actually have something to play. And just plan on Wii games coming out in recordings, in future recordings, unless it's something emulated like Game Boy games or maybe even the Justin Bailey Super Metroid hack. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much all I had to say. So if you want to give me the games that you want to see that I've listed in the description, pick one. Whoever gets the highest votes wins, and then we'll just take the votes on from there. And then the next time, if everything's still not ready, I'll be doing the next game and the next game that got the votes, and so on and so forth. So, um, if some of you guys are tired of seeing me play Metroid, then obviously pick something else. I'm not obligated to do Metroid. I'll do pretty much anything that I list on there. I'm willing to do pretty much anything. I am going to possibly have some commentary stuff for Big Brain Academy here pretty soon. Me and my mom, she loves the Wii, and that's the main reason I bring it down. And I bought this game, well, for both her and I, but I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed Big Brain Academy, and we might do some commentary, recording, and all that, and you can see how dumb I am, or whatever. I don't know. You might get some kicks out of it. I will be doing like a solo playthrough without my mom on the commentary side, if we do it. This is just kind of all in the air. But I think it could make for an entertaining commentary. So, but other than that, I'll be listing the games, and go ahead and pick one that you'd like. And within the next day or two, I'll be recording it and I'll be putting some footage up. So that's all I've really got to say. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave a comment along with the game that you want to see, and I'll catch you all next time.